I think what makes Compass Children's Homes the best residential service is the dedication and the passion of the team and the staff that we have. The staff are just wonderful. They're all really, really passionate and really care about the work that they do, and they all just love seeing the progress that the children make. And I think as well, Compass really spend a lot of time and energy on making sure the homes are really beautiful and really homely. All of the homes are just really lovely, comfortable family homes, and I think that is something that's really special and really lovely.
I think we have really high standards across Compass. We have really high standards in the quality of care that we provide. That goes right through from staffing, through the recruitment process, and obviously into our homes. So I'm sat in one of our homes at the moment and it's beautiful, and I'm really proud of what we can achieve. When we visited this home that we're in now, it's a development home. We really like the fact that it's very open plan downstairs. So from a residential perspective, that's really good for safeguarding. So it means that we can have all the doors open. So I could be, for example, in the kitchen next door cooking dinner, and there could be a child sat here in the sitting room watching TV, but I can still hear what's going on. And I think as well, we've worked really hard in residential to remove some of the more institutionalised parts of children's homes. So I've only ever worked for Compass Children's Homes, but I have visited other children's homes when I've picked children up or had to drop them off, and they can be very institutionalised. So it's things like I can spot a children's home a mile away because they've got biffa bins outside and they've got a call point sign that's right by the pavement, so it just looks like a care home before you even get here. So we consider really carefully anything that we can make more like what you would have at home. Just because it's a children's home doesn't mean to say that it has to have sort of those institutionalised things. I think at Compass you've got a lot of people who have worked within Compass particularly for a really long time, so you've got a very experienced senior leadership team. I think you've got people who have worked their way up through the company in different roles, and I think that gives you a different perspective on the job.
I think it's the amount of therapy that's offered and how they're able to tailor that to different children's needs. I think with being in working with children with learning disabilities, sometimes the therapy that they need, it varies.
It's about making sure that we really look at the beginning, before a child comes in. We're very good at gathering as much information as we possibly can from the local authority, from previous schools, from where that child may have lived before, and really looking at, okay, well, what is going to meet the needs of this child across all of the areas of need. So I think that's where we start. We need to make sure that, the children that are coming in are coming into the right places for the right reasons. There is a real emphasis on making sure that the staff are trained specifically around whatever the needs may be of that child. So if a child comes in and there's particular needs around a particular health need, then we make sure that there's the training is delivered around that. We want the learning disability homes to be just the same as all of the other homes in Compass, and we adapt the needs of the children and how the adults may work with those children to make sure that it's still as homely as it possibly can be.
All of our children can give feedback. We do a monthly questionnaire with our children around how they feel about living in the home, but then we're constantly asking the children how they're feeling. Every day when they come home from school we have feeling boards that we do with the children. So how are you feeling now? And we're constantly asking them to because a lot of our children struggle to understand or recognise emotions, and so we do a lot of work with them around understanding their feelings, how they're feeling, talking to them about their feelings, so we're always getting that feedback from them. The children get lots of opportunities while they live with us. Really, the world's their oyster. If there's anything that they're interested in or we think they might be interested in, we try and make sure they have as many opportunities as possible. Often that can mean bringing activities to the home, so bringing animals to the home. So, one child that absolutely loves animals but really struggles in public places. So we've got the llama man in, we've got the animals, so anything we can do to kind of get things into the home to support them, to have these opportunities that they might struggle with out in the community. It's just about finding ways around it to ensure that they have the same opportunities as everybody else. But yeah, all the children have access to, swimming, holidays. If they want to learn how to play an instrument, then yes, let's do that. But anything that they want to do, we just ensure that that they have the opportunities to thrive and engage in whatever they want.